We then now move on and look at Teleo CEO, where South Coast Tourism and Investment Enterprise to give us a presentation in terms of the work that is being done by the agency. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and protocol is observed. I must say that after the Deputy Chairperson spoke, I thought to myself, she has said everything, so what's the point of me coming there, because she covered everything that we do. That's what happens when you speak after a communicator, because communicators can communicate. Yeah, even the words that they use, it will give you a lot of things. So I thought to myself, okay, I'll have to come from a different angle. Many of you may not know that we are an amalgamated entity. Before, there was Ugu South Coast Tourism and Ugu South Coast Development Agency. And those entities were amalgamated towards the end of 2021. So we started operating as an amalgamated entity from July 2022. So in amalgamating these two entities by the district municipality and its family of local municipalities, we were given a new mandate. And that mandate says that the entity has to drive the economy of the region through positioning it as a tourism and investment destination. So we basically have to, as our core function, to grow tourism and to attract investors to come to the district. In terms of tourism, we focus in growing tourism now. We focus on destination management, which involves both marketing and development. We also work as a local tourism authority for the region. As you know, in KZN, there's a legislation that says you have to be a member of a local tourism authority. So we play that role as well as the entity to represent the interests of tourism businesses in the district. We position the KZN South Coast as an accessible, year-round leisure destination of choice in South Africa, with diverse nature and outdoor experiences, both on land and in water. We are a coastal destination. We also have rural tourism experiences and adventure experiences that we promote. And in terms of investment, we proactively package investment opportunities in the region, link businesses to government, link business to various sectors and value chains, market business offerings, and now we have this new function that is the one-stop shop, which is basically an investor support information and advice, and we also link, which is also aimed at linking emerging businesses with funding opportunities. Going back to tourism, and I'll come back to investment again. In terms of product development, we attract tourists to different areas. Now, in doing that, we have to make sure that there is something that people can experience in the district that is different from the ocean. Yes, you may have come here to say, I'm coming to the beach, but there's more to do in this destination than the beach. So we have to make sure that we develop such products that will attract people to other areas, and also support small businesses as well. Now, in doing that, we are basically diversifying the product of the district, of the region, to say, as I said earlier, we are not about the ocean only. There are more things to do in our destination. We also provide information services through our websites and also our app. We also finally do marketing, as I mentioned earlier, to basically stimulate demand for people to come here, because people won't just come. You may say, yes, people want the beach. They may decide not to come. Something so small as Equalife, let me not say it's small, it's not small. Equalife can divert the tourists to go elsewhere. So we basically have to create that demand to say, yes, there are problems in Durban. We are here as South Coast. You know, stimulate that demand. so that we can't take things for granted. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, we can't take things for granted. Now, focusing on investment, product development there. There are sectors that were identified through the Economic Recovery Plan. Ms. Rankin there was working on developing that, and we were working as a team together with chambers. And through that that Economic Recovery Plan, there were sectors that were identified, and those included those that were called growth sectors in the region: tourism, property development, manufacturing, and the ocean economy. I think I'm leaving one. I think there were 5 of them. So we basically have to work with investors who are interested in those sectors. Now comes in the information services, which is this one-stop shop, which is basically the investor support. And again, the marketing and promotion of our destination as a place to invest. Now, going back to the one-stop shop, Babungam, you mentioned that, in fact, Mr. Mlambo as well, mentioned the fact that we had a survey that we did. And through that survey, it was overwhelming information that indicated that there is a need for that kind of service. And as soon as we signed the MOUs and with TIKZN and everything was approved, we said we are not going to sit and say we are waiting for making sure that the facility and the infrastructure is in order. We developed a website, www.investkzn South Coast, and also through our communication, we communicated this one-stop shop. So it's been in the air before this day. And as a result of that, at least in a month, we get inquiries. I would say 5 a month, meaning that every week, at least there's an inquiry. Now, it was because of the communication and the one-stop shop being on our website, that tab on our website, which then says communication is very important, because now it's not like we're starting afresh. We've been talking about the one-stop shop. And before I give the details of how we can be contacted, I want to mention something else that you talked about, Babuna, about the SMMEs that are sitting there. We have a program that we call Buy Local, which is basically a way of us to say local businesses must support each other. Instead of going to Durban to buy a tablecloth, you can buy it from here. There's Umamu Banban sitting somewhere Kwanzimab who can sew that tablecloth. So get it from here. You don't have to go to Joburg. And you see the centerpieces that you see there? They are from one of the Buy Local businesses. The cakes there, that's a Buy Local. Those are the members of Buy Local. And with Buy Local, we are in the process right now of working out an MOU with Proudly SA, because we are taking it national. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, our focus is not only on big businesses, it's to make sure that even small businesses can benefit from our services. We are located on 16 Bissett Street. The contact person is Ungule Thongwane and Ulondi Okolo. We have an email address if you want to send an email. It's oss@sctie.co.za. Our number is 039-682-7944. But I'm sure, just knowing 16 Bissett Street, you can just walk there. If you didn't get the number, you just walk to our offices. That's why we have this facility. Thank you very much.